Hi all, I am from Strydo Technologies. Today I am here to give a demonstration about one machine learning project. So the project title is Sales Prediction Using Machine Learning Algorithms. So in the machine learning projects we have to do front end and back end part. So firstly we will look at the back end part. So in the sales prediction we are going to predict the sales, how many sales for the particular product based on different attributes. Okay, so in this project firstly I have imported all the algorithms what I required for my project. So after that one I have loaded the data set for this one. So before going into this, for a data science project we have some particular steps. So those are, firstly we have to load the data. After that we have to understand the data clearly. So after that one we have to clean the data. So after that part we have to do train test split. So after that part we have to apply the machine learning part. After that one we have to test the algorithms. So these are the main steps in our project. So firstly I have loaded the dataset here. So this is the dataset. So in this dataset I have founded so many attributes like item identifier, item weight and item fat content. All these are related to items. So this is having 8523 rows and 12 columns. So I have look at all the column names here. So after this one I have found some of the attributes. I don't require these columns for me, so I have dropped the columns. After that one the remaining data set is this one. So in previous it is having 12 columns. I have dropped 3 columns here, so remaining are the 9 columns here. So this is the final data set of mine. So after this one I have to check how many counts of the items is there, how many, what are the attributes is there, what are the attribute counts and all these things. So this is the data understanding part. In this part we have to clearly understand the data and what are the types of data, what are the attributes in that data, all these things. So here I done this part. So after that one I have to check the null values for my dataset. This is the data cleaning part. In this part I have observed is there any null values in my dataset or not. So here I have written the code for the checking null values. Here in this one I found some null values. So based on our requirement, based on the dataset and based on our project, we deal with the null values. So after that one I have here in this project I have dropped the null values here. So there is no null values then. After that one, exploratory data analysis part. In this part I have to show some graphical representations of my data. So whatever attributes for the attributes are present in the dataset, I have to show the graphical representation for those datasets. So here are some. So these are some graphical representation, like what are the markets, supermarket, how many types of the supermarkets is there, what about the sales and all these things. So after that one I have to check my data set again, and after that one I have checked here the correlation between the data set and our output label data. So this is the label data. So after that one I am using labeled encoder. So after encoding these dataset, I have got the dataset here. So this dataset contains all the numerical values here. So for giving a machine learning project, we have to know that all the attributes should be in numerical format, not in the string format. To convert the strings into numerical format, we are using encoding part. So here I used label encoder. After that one, we have to split the data into train and testing part. So here this is the train test split part. So in this train test split part I am using 30% of data for testing purpose and remaining 70% of the data for training purpose. So here the code for that one, train test split. So after the train test split I have checked the shapes of the data, x train shape and x test shape. So in the total attributes 3255 rows are using for training purpose and 1395 rows are used for testing purpose. So the testing purpose data, what we are using the testing purpose, those testing purpose data we have saved in a particular folder for the front end purpose. After that one I have started my algorithms. So here I applied one algorithm called random forest regressor. So this is the random forest regressor algorithm, and here I got the accuracy called 91%. So after getting the 91% accuracy, I have checked the for testing data. So here I implemented testing data. These are the original predicted prices of the data, and these are the original close price of the data. So this prediction is at 91% accuracy. After that one, I have implemented another algorithm called decision tree regressor. So this is the decision tree regressor code. So here I got 100% accuracy. So in this score also I have checked the predicted close values and original close prices. So this is the backend part of my project. So this backend part is okay. Now we have to do for the front end part. So for storing into front end part, these algorithms what we done for the backend algorithms, we have to save the data files for the front end part. Then I have stored the front end part here. This is the front end part of our project. So here the sales price test is means it is the testing part Excel file, CSV file. So this is the file. So when we open the file, this is the data set. This is used for the testing purpose, whether our data set is correct or not, and all these things. So this is the data set here. So then for front end purpose, I have saved the front end. I have saved the front end part here, and this is all the front end part. So in this front end part, from this front end part, I have got the front end like this. So this is the front end part. So initially I have designed for this one for sales price prediction using machine learning. Initially I have asked for the name and password. I have given the name and password in the front end part like this one. So if you see here, account name card. So in this account I have saved some names and passwords. If you want to change the names, and we can change the name and password here. So in the front end part it is asking name and password. So I have given the name and password here. So when we click on the login, it will open this portal. So in here I have to give the row number. So here which row number we have to give means, here in test file we have saved so many data, right? So in this data set I have checked the indent number, like for 16 or like for 20. So if we given 20, that means it is applying all these 17.7, say 0.174, 6, 7, 117, like this. These are all data implemented in that code. So like that, if I given 20, so I'm checking big bad data and algorithms here. In our backend part we implemented two algorithms, like the random forest and decision tree. So if I want to apply decision tree, why? Because decision tree having more accuracy. So for this decision tree I have clicked on the predict, then the sales is 1670. This is our output sales. So here from this point we can conclude that here we are predicting the sales based on the product price and all this. So this is our project. Thank you.